Ooh, there we have it, man. We're back. We're back. This time a little bit faster than usual. It didn't took me that long. You know what? Let me actually pin a comment really quick. Welcome back, fellas. My man Musk, Rust, and Phonics. Welcome, welcome. First on a part 2, Lobo brother. Welcome back, man. I pinned comment really quick. Big freaking fingers, man. Ice. Sheesh. There we have it. Yeah, man, I'm struggling to type on this little phone. It's literally like a miniature phone in my freaking big hands, man. It's just crazy. Yeah, I have a big hands, so and thumbs as well, so I struggle to type. There we had a cheesy cheesy pinned comment there to kind of cope with the unfortunate crash that we just had. But we're back. Thank you so much to the people in the squad that have been waiting. I saw I lost my man Rust and lost Woody as well. Let's invite them back and let's try to catch the flow again. Games were not bad, at least. Yep, games were not bad. Welcome back, Josh, brother. Thank you so much, man. There you go, Mac. Welcome, welcome. Yo, CJ. Hey, Mac, how have you been? I'm doing great, man. Just, I believe yesterday pinned comment was, if you guys are gonna see Sleep, please talk to him and tell him I miss him. Yeah, I'm quite sleep deprived lately. I'm running morning shifts and I barely get any any sleep during morning shifts week. Yeah, but other than that, pretty great, man. How have you been? CJ, much love, brother. Thanks for waiting, everyone here. Absolutely, man. But in the meantime, somebody got man Phonics this time. Alright, let's try to grab him back really quick. I'm gonna go to the clan. We're gonna get him. Actually, you know what? Let's run a game. We're gonna keep the open spot. Let's jump straight into action, man. You guys have already been waiting quite a bit. Alright, let me see if I'm gonna have the chance to type in here. Thanks for waiting. Appreciate it. Definitely, man. Much love. Alright, let's put a cute heart in there. Wait, what? There we have it. Oh, the countdown. The countdown. Let's not forget about that. Awesome, and awesome to hear that, CG. Absolutely, brother. Glad to hear when you guys are doing well, man, and are great. But honestly, myself, I'm looking forward to the weekend. I cannot wait to get done with tomorrow, Friday, and finally have a little bit of rest. I also have a lot of work to do, man. A lot of editing. I have a few shorts in the making. I do want to upload some videos. I have a tutorial in the making as well. I have pretty much all the footage. I just don't have time to edit. I have time for nothing, man. It is crazy. Yeah, I did mention in a few occasions, it is actually quite hard to balance a real life job and having pretty much a second thing on the side, streaming. And it's not even about the stream itself. Maybe that's where, and I'm talking about this because I did have a kind of some conversations at work with some of my colleagues. Because they say, oh man, but you're having fun on stream, you know. You stream for 2 or 3 hours or whatever. Absolutely, I'm definitely having a lot of fun and all of this. But behind the stream, there's a lot of work, a lot of editing, a lot of documenting, especially when you're monetized, to avoid the copyright and having issues. You have to read a lot, you have to do a lot of research. And again, editing, preparing the hanger, testing, this and that. There's a lot of work behind the curtains. Yeah. My man Rust knows what I'm talking about, and whoever is streaming or making content, definitely. But let's get back into action. We have EDA players here, and I'm gonna jump into this bad boy. And as I said in the previous games, in the crashed stream already, the first part, I'm liking this a lot, man. It lacks a little bit of a survivability, of course. The Ocho is not what it used to be, but this setup is actually pretty gold. Look at that, man. The firepower is nasty. This is not even a damage dealer, dude. What the heck? I'm not sure if that Hiruko, I would have to say, like, kind of definitely adds to it. That's a mini shotgun as well in there, so kind of like 5 weapons. But yeah, it goes down quite fast. That's the thing. Let me get in there with the dogs. We kind of have 2 beacons, not bad. Oh, that is the Rex in there, man. They want this beacon here and this guy as well. Sheesh, let's start melting, popping the ability. Oh, this is nice. Sheesh, look at that, man. Got a nice juicy 1 kill, this guy. Nice, that was Woody. Hey, Woody seems to be on fire this evening. Love the energy, brother. Love to see you shine, because me and you, we kind of have some rough nights recently. Well, we're gonna be good, man. We're gonna be good. Alrighty, this is a redeem stream after yesterday evening. It didn't went that well for me, and this evening I'm looking to cook and shred everything. Redemption streaming here. Alright, let me see. 22% discount. I want it. Bring it. Seems hard to reach that discount. Get a little bit closer, man. You forgot to put not available. Alright, let's get. Oh man, he's getting melted. And this guy, yeah, I know the feeling. Seeker drone is a pain in the behind. Oh, has status? No freaking way. But yeah, we're handling this pretty well. We have a lot of people in. Bro, that guy has such a goated position. Can I get him? I'll take an assist. 2 has status. Alright, sweet. I have Shieldbreaker ready. Where is that sword? Oh, juicy! Right in front of me. Look at that. Instant kill, pretty much. Jesus. Now you see why I like so much the Shieldbreaker March on literally everything. And the Quantum Radar, both the combination. I want to be ready and able to shoot in pretty much every single situation. That's the goal. Alright, we have an Indra. Yeah, let me mess with him, with the Big Daddy. Boom. And by the way, not sure if my man Daniel Sivertsen is back here in the chat. I went back to the extra HP module on the pathway. I did test it a little bit, the damage module, and it works nice. Yeah, the extra damage is good. However, I want this Titan to be as tanky as possible. Alright, nice chat in there as well. Man, this was a fast one. Yeah, just a 1 ADA player. I thought for a second that they were gonna be a trio or something, but they were randoms. GG's, not a bad one. Let me see. It's Phonics back. I don't see a Phonics anymore. Oh, Daniel is here. Alrighty, and my man Eve. Also, Eve was saying you need unlimited internet. I do have, as I was typing in the previous, the first part of the stream. Yeah, I do have unlimited internet. It's actually ultra. Supposedly it is a little bit more powerful, good for streaming. It does mention that in the description of my offer. But yeah, CJ, I gave all my bots a buff. New phone, I can now control my bots. The touch on my Samsung was failing slowly. That's why I sucked. CJ, I'm glad you're pointing that out. It is a very important, man. The device, the internet connection, if you're lagging a little bit and this and that, damage is not gonna register properly. That plays a huge role as well. But I'm definitely glad for you, man. Yo, Finn is here. Good evening, brother. Welcome, Finn. Josh says, if you're going with Ocho, Bull Drone is a must. 20% DOT reduction was 30 before the nerf. Yeah, I still didn't got it, Josh. I would love to use that drone on the Ocho. Let me go and invite Daniel. Alright, let's get him. Yeah, I don't have it, man. I don't have it. Would you say it's better than the Hiruko drone? I believe yes. Yo, Yusuf Gaming, like number 9 mech. Thank you so much, Yusuf. Good evening. Ultimate Spectre build gaining kind of fun. Which one? I also want to bring my Ultimate Spectre back to action. My man Daniel Sivertson, got him in the squad. I see him in the chat as well. Welcome, welcome. I like the more extra damage though. Yeah, to each their own, man. It is good. It's definitely not bad. But I'm leaning more towards lasting as long as I can on the battlefield and help my teammates rather than dealing a lot of damage. Oh, Roll Clan, bro. This is a cult this time. Iconic matchup. We and these guys, we're actually or eventually going to become friends. From how many times we have faced the Roll Clan. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna stay here with Daniel. Is this guy gonna come? Yep. Nice. I don't think he's gonna be able to one-shot me and go through all those shields. Man, this build slaps. Yeah, ah, no way. What? I think he did something tricky there. He only shot me with one salvo. Like half of the weapons. You can do that on PC. On a phone or iPad is much more difficult. To take down my shield, and then with the rest of the ammo, he took me out. Smart, man, smart. I've told you guys that these guys actually do apply a lot of interesting stuff to their gameplay and to their teamwork. They do use the strategy. Even if they are using a lot of meta, they also, yeah, good players, good players. Ah, I do have a shield breaker. Can I target that guy? Close, pretty close. But how can you cope with this guy, man? Ooh, yeah, another mothership. That's the thing. It's gonna be constantly in freaking stealth. That's the sword, and he's coming for me. Let's get nice, right? Assist. Shield breaker for this dude. Come on. Lock him. Oh my god. Yeah. Another mothership. See what I'm talking about, guys? Constantly in a stealth, man. And more of them, of course. You cannot stop these guys. Unless I'm gonna drop the Ocho. That's my only option. To push these guys off the beacon. Never mind. Never mind. Now they're dropping literally everything they have here. And yeah, of course I have no absorber robots. No nothing. I'm gonna try to use the test to get some beacons. Bro, why didn't I teleport it? What? Did you guys saw that? Alright, let me try again. Sweet, Kilo has that. We're good. Ah, man, come on, come on, come on. Before I get somebody's attention. Alright, Kilo's here. Let's do some beacon work. Don't drop in there, fellas. Just a drop on the new beacons so you guys can breathe. No need to try to get those guys out of our spawn. It's gonna be very, very difficult. All of them are there, pretty much. Yeah, look at that. Dude is looking. Alrighty, nice one. But where do I go now? This guy, he's keeping an eye on me. Yep, yep. This is gonna be tough. It's sheesh.